Greetings and welcome to your Oracle message for the day. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video and to this channel. This is a timeless reading for the collective, so whenever you come across this video, however you find it, it is the right time for you to be getting this message. I welcome returning friends and new friends. You guys are the only reason why I am here, to bring you whatever information, messages, energy I'm sensing and getting from divine source realms. All I ask for when I'm doing these readings is that I am giving you the information that you need for this moment, that's going to serve your highest and greatest good and the highest and greatest good of everybody who has ever lived. That's the collective. That's us. We are all being called to be healed within ourselves. That's how we heal the planet. I know it's very easy to see something that needs to be addressed. Honestly, there's a million things, a million causes: homelessness, domestic abuse, child trafficking. I mean, there's horrors out there, but we are being invited to, instead of being combative and trying to fight that, we show by example of loving ourselves unconditionally that that's where healing comes from. That's where peace comes from. That's where strength comes from. Waving bombs and guns and knives and clubs, that doesn't show that you're brave. Being willing to accept yourself with all of your faults, your scars, your flaws, that's brave. That's where your power is. I have been really enjoying this deck that we've been going through recently. This is Scot Howden's Oracle of Light and Dreams, a beautiful fantasy deck by an amazingly talented fantasy artist. And I love his little stories that he's got with these cards. We will go through the book and find out what his reading is, but I always like to get the energy sense from the card, from the image itself, before we look in the book. And we've got card number 17 here, Unicorn. And this is such a beautiful image to me of peace, excuse me, of just pure joy, living in the experience of beauty, of truth, of power, not having to feel afraid. This woman is naked and she's not afraid. She is not bashful. She's willing to be vulnerable. She's got a pretty strong defender there, I will say. Unicorns are amazing creatures, but they can be formidable opponents if you're on the other side of them. And there is no reason why you would need to do anything with this kind of energy except simply understand, yes, you have the ability to defend yourself, defend your position, whatever, but you don't need to. Not here. This energy is telling you, in this moment, in this space, you don't have to feel fear. You can simply just relax in the authenticity of who you are at your core, your oversoul, the amazing you that is eternal and perfect in that being. So you're beautiful. If nobody has told you that recently, it's about time. You are beautiful, and there's a power and authenticity that we are still kind of getting familiar with, getting comfortable with, because it's not something we've been trained to do. It's not something we've been taught to do. That being vulnerable, expressing our true feelings, being raw and I don't know, unfiltered. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Unfiltered you is so powerful that you actually kind of have to filter it for people, because most of the time, most people are not used to experiencing that kind of level of authenticity. So we're going to ease them in gradually. We're going to get them familiar with feeling comfortable being their authentic selves by watching us being vulnerable, being naked. Not there's a difference between filters and boundaries. This is not saying don't have boundaries. Unicorn very clear on that. There are boundaries. But when the boundary isn't being challenged, why do we still feel defensive? Why are we afraid to express who we really are? That's a question only you can answer. So let's take a look at the book and find out what his reading is on this image. This is card number 17, which reduces down to an 8. This is our infinity. And this card says, invite magic in. Oh, I love that already. Okay, our key words are receptivity, curiosity, simple, pleasures, and enchantment. The elven maiden smiled, perfectly at peace, as the dawn light filtered in hazy patches through the trees and the morning mist. While she was familiar with and open to all of the beauty and magic of the forest, she nonetheless felt blessed by the unexpected encounter with the wondrous unicorn. All cultures have a tradition of magical storytelling. The magic of these stories engages our curiosity, emotions, and imagination, as well as the fantastical enchantment found in literature. There is an everyday magic all around us. Joy and appreciation of this magic can be experienced by developing an appreciation for the simple beauties in life, such as the song of birds, a starry night sky, or a fiery sunset. And our quote for the day is from Paul Coelho. Magical places are always beautiful and deserve to be contemplated. Always stay on the bridge between the visible and the invisible. Wow. I'm trying to that's a lot to unpack in that, actually, for that short little bit. But being curious and receptive, being brave enough to be vulnerable, to ask questions, sometimes tough questions. Why did you say that? Why did you do that? What was your thought process behind it? Asking yourself those questions too, being receptive and curious to your own magic, your own beauty, your own wonder. That is where the magic begins. And you are more amazing than you have any idea about. You are being invited, we are being invited with this card to experience the magic that's all around us. The the glory in that coffee that you have in your hand, or tea, or whatever beverage, the beauty of your partner who's sitting on the other side of the couch, in the other room, making breakfast, making dinner, while you're listening to this. Experience the wonder and the beauty and the magic all around you. Just the knowledge that everything around us is vibrating, and what we feel is going to affect our vibration, is going to affect everything around us. So when we're experiencing that beauty, that magic, that wonder, just breathing in and breathing out is magical. All of those muscles, all of those systems, all working together, pure magic. Coming into that space where we are living that magic, being vulnerable and true to the magic within us. I love this. This is so awesome, this reading. It's just, because we can't definitely lose sight of the invisible. We get locked into, like I said before, the grind and trying to get stuff done. May not be, an office environment, and maybe running a house, maybe running a business. It's certainly running our own lives. And there's a lot of pieces that are moving all the time. So sometimes just acknowledging, remembering that there is a magic, there is a beauty here, whatever the situation is. I think of Mother Teresa and her story of finding the beauty in these people that she was serving, because there is a beauty in service too. So whatever you're doing, whether you're just sitting on the couch in the morning, still trying to come to terms with the morning, or it's the end of the day, whatever time, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, take a moment throughout the day today and just get in touch with the invisible world, the magic, the beauty. Come into that space with gratitude and thanksgiving, and watch the abundance and the prosperity and the success in every aspect of your life start escalating, avalanching. Okay. I love this reading for today. It feels so nurturing and accepting and magical. I hope you have the most amazing, fantastic day. I love you. Go out and conquer. And I will talk to you soon. Namaste and ciao for now.